Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So Warhammer Fest is fast approaching and I've got a feeling something very big is going to be revealed. So let's jump in and let's get started. So this is going to be my first Warhammer Fest and I'm really excited to go. I know this is kind of odd. I've never been to a Warhammer Fest before. I normally stay close to the Warhammer HQ at Warhammer World and just do all the events there. But this is going to be my first outing and I'm really excited. I'm going to be updating everyone what's going on like constantly on my Twitter feed, my Facebook page, Instagram maybe, stuff like that. I'm just going to be uploading. Hopefully, I'm really hoping that I can actually live stream at the event, like show off what's going on and stuff like that. But then again, that depends if you're allowed to film there. That depends if, you know, there's internet connection. I don't really know. I've never been to Warhammer Fest before, so this is just going to be a brand new experience for me. If you want to keep track on what's going on that day, I've got my Twitter and my Facebook page below in the description. Just click on those links and give me a follow if you want, and you'll just stay constantly updated, and hopefully I can bring you some big news. So at this Warhammer Fest, we're going to have seminars, and there's a rumour going around that something big is going to be announced at Warhammer Fest. Now, of course, the internet is afire with all kinds of stuff, like what it could be. Again, take everything with as much salt as you can, like we always do with these videos. I personally believe, that we actually may see a next Primarch revealed at the event. For who that Primarch would be, my money is probably going to be on Leman Russ, for the simple fact that the Space Wolf Codex is still yet to surface anywhere, and the Space Wolves apparently are going to get a big launch this year, so I'm putting just all my eggs in one basket and thinking maybe they got to show off Leman Russ, and with that preview like the Space Wolf Codex, show off some, you know, new Space Wolf models. I'm really hoping that Primarch get a kind of a big showing when it comes to the Space Wolf Codex. I know some people are going to rage, keep Primarch away, but I'm hoping that they actually get some Primarch characters, and I think the best way to introduce some of them would probably be with the brand new Space Wolf Codex. So we've had rumours about Leman Russ returning before, and the rumours circulating his return is that he's got to come back more wiser, more rugged in a kind of way, more like Odin-esque, you know, that kind of father kind of figure. Like he knows his stuff now. Like Russ back in the day was very headstrong and just charged forth into battle and stuff. Now he's a bit more I wouldn't say calmer, but a bit more headstrong in, like, he knows how to handle situations with less aggression, if that makes sense, and you know, go about them in a different kind of way. And the way his model is supposed to look is basically he's lost an eye, someone said in the rumour. So he's got like one eye, so he's got like a patch over his eye, which I think is pretty cool because it basically mirrors Magnus, and him and Magnus are basically foes. So it's like the one-eyed bros just going at each other. And of course, if you're going for that whole Odin kind of look and, you know, feel, then the one eye really suits that as well. Personally, I wouldn't mind Leman Russ coming back. I think it would make sense lore-wise. If I had my own way, I would definitely want the Lion to return first, because I think lore-wise it would make more sense, and I think it would make for more interesting story with the Lion returning, and he sees Guilliman basically as the de facto emperor now, leading the Imperium, and I'm sure that won't go down too well, since him and Guilliman didn't really always see eye to eye. So I think it would make a bit more of an interesting tale there. But with Russ coming back instead, and him launching himself into this new Dark Imperium, let's say, I think it could make some interesting stories as well, especially since Magnus is back, and what Magnus did to Fenris, and, you know, he burned it all, and all the devastation he caused and stuff like that. He's basically got his revenge for Prospero. So I could see him and Leman Russ, you know, maybe like another campaign starting, and them both going after each other, and, you know, maybe they end up dueling again, and this is maybe the final duel. Maybe Leman Russ banishes him back to the warp. I don't know. Or there's so many areas to go with the story. I think it could make for some great tales. Whoever comes back, I don't really mind, basically, just as long as we get another Loyalist Primarch. We've got Mortarion and Magnus in the ring now, and we've only got Guilliman really going against them two, and Guilliman's fought both of them so far. So I just really want another Primarch to show up and just say, hey, I'm back, I'm on your side, Guilliman, let's rock and roll, and let's take all these traitors down. In a perfect world, it would be probably with someone like Jagatai Khan. Do you imagine Jagatai Khan coming back out like the Webway or something like that? I know in the lore, there's a full company of White Scars been sent into the Webway to look for him, and of course with like the Eldar basically being BFS with the Imperium at the moment. Would they give him a helping hand and stuff like that? There's so many things that could happen. There's so many conclusions to the Primarch fates now, which can be brought back into this current lore, into this current timeline of what's going on. So I wouldn't be surprised if it was like an outside ball, like Jagatai Khan comes back, but I'm not too sure. Anyone can come back. Anyone can do anything. It's all arms up in the air at the moment. But if I had to put a nail into the ground about this, it would definitely be Leman Russ, just because it would make sense for the Codex, which is yet to be released. And there's rumors been circulating about Leman Russ now for at least 8 months about all this Space Wolf and Leman Russ stuff. So it should be something good to see if it does happen. Now, another rumour is that it's not going to be a Primarch at all. It's not going to be Space Wolves at all. It's going to be the Green Tide. This is where we're going to get a first look into Orks, and especially Ghazghkull Fracker. Now, if you've read any of the latest Death Watch stuff, I haven't got my hands in it, but people have given me some sources about some lore information that's actually come from it. And one of the most interesting lore aspects from that is that Ghazghkull actually attacked a star fort belonging to the Death Watch, completely wiped it out. They only really knew it was him because branded on all the dead Space Marines was basically his like logo or sigil or something like that. So he just branded them all and as he killed them and stuff like that. So Ghazghkull is definitely coming back. He's about to unleash this massive, huge green war on the galaxy, and I cannot wait to see how that affects the lore, because we've been sucked in at the moment with just like Chaos versus the Imperium. The big great rift that split is just focused on Chaos fighting the Imperium, Mortarion coming back, Magnus coming back. Everyone's forgot about Ghazghkull. I think Ghazghkull is probably one of the biggest, if not the biggest, threat to the Imperium, because this guy is got to come back with just a massive, huge fleet. He's absolutely probably got the biggest fleet in the full galaxy at the moment. So he is definitely a deadly contender for Guilliman, for the Imperium. The only thing that really to his disadvantage is that he can't probably really go toe-to-toe with a Primarch or a Demon Primarch. This is where the theory comes in that Ghazghkull is going to ascend to a Primarch, and if he does ascend to the levels of a Primarch, then he can definitely stand up to a Primarch or a Demon Primarch. In a way, I actually want it to be Orcs more than the Space Wolves, because I'm just so interested in the lore of the Orcs. Like, what has Ghazghkull been doing? How has he ascended into a Primarch? There's so many like questions and stuff. Well, sorry, if he does ascend into a Primarch, how does that happen? Will they basically go into that kind of detail in the books? This is like all the kind of stuff I love reading about when I actually get the Codex. I more or less ignore the rules and just spend hours just reading all the lore and going through all and stuff like that. That's where I get the most fun out of my Codexes. But yeah, if it is the Orcs, then I definitely won't be let down. I'm sure there's a lot of Orc players who are out there who have been waiting so long for the Orcs to get some new stuff. I know they've got like, what is it, their war buggies are still like, what is it, like 10 years old or something like that. So hopefully you guys will get a lot of new kits. You get a nice new Ghazghkull Primarch model, which is massive, huge, and just so dominating. Can you imagine something like just massive, like this, like, I won't say knight size, but you know, maybe like just a little bit bigger than maybe like an Armiger knight or something like that. Just huge, stocky, massive orc, just as your war boss up on the field. Oh, it'd be absolutely incredible. I think if GW managed to pull that off and do the Primarch model, I think I'd probably just buy one just for my display cabinet, because I'm sure it's going to be an absolutely belting model. Whatever happens, I'm excited for the day. I know they're definitely going to be showing something off 40k. It's probably just going to be Age of Sigmar stuff. Just and all this stuff means nothing. It's just going to be like some more of those Sigmarine characters and stuff like that, and everyone will be like, oh, I wanted Primarch. But who knows? Like I said, it's going to be a good day. I'm very, very much looking forward to it. If you are going there, then give a look out for me. I think I'm going to be wearing my Chapter Master hoodie and stuff like that. So come over and say hello. I love to meet like all people and stuff, and you know, have a chat to you and stuff like that. So make sure you come over, and yeah, we'll have a nice little chat. If you're not going, like I said, I'll have everything on social media. Hopefully I can stream it. I'm just going to be uploading so many pictures and stuff like that. I'm just going to be showing everything off. So if you're not there, you can still enjoy it with all the pictures that I'm going to be taking. Right, that is me done. Thank you for watching the video. Let me know in the comments section what you may think it is? Do you think it's going to be 40k? Do you think it's going to be Age of Sigmar? Do you think it's going to be Orcs? Do you think it's going to be Space Marines? Do you want it to be Lehman Rust? Do you want it to be another Primarch? Just let me know in the comment section and we can have a nice, awesome little chat about it. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it and I shall see you all very, very soon. See you chaps and bye-bye.